A lot of us think, and I did too, for a long time that leading always involves somebody else. But it actually starts with leading ourselves. All leading begins with leading ourselves. If we cannot lead ourselves, how is it possible to lead others? We're not talking here about managing yourself. Managing is when you know what there is to do and you schedule a time for yourself to do it. What we are distinguishing here is for us to create a future for ourselves that wasn't going to happen anyway, the fulfillment of which satisfies a matter of importance we have. There is no point in doing something that is of no importance to us. That is a sure formula for our suffering and eventual burnout. The more we are passionate about something, the longer we will stay the path and not grow weary. It also doesn't work to keep our passions to ourselves. Putting our candle under the basket does no one any good. There is not a shortage of people. There are in the neighborhood of 8 billion of us on the planet. We gain nothing by being stingy. In sharing it with others, we discover that it is not just our personal matter of importance. It is important to others as well, or at least some aspects of it are important to others. Your sharing assists them in uncovering and giving others permission to pursue their matters of fundamental importance. Here's mine. Invitation. We aren't going to get very far doing it all on our own. It is a way that I wound up being, is doing it all on my own. We now invite others to participate with us. They say yes, or likely our invitation may inspire others to take on something that would fulfill some matter of fundamental importance that they have. That wasn't going to happen anyway. And they don't see themselves, given the way they wound up being, as someone who could fulfill on that future. How can we remove that past that displaces the future that would fulfill their matter of concern and importance? The way we wound up being is rooted in the past, and it clouds the present. In any case, we're going to need to employ a certain kind of listening. Listening in a particular way. This is where authentic listening comes into play, as distinguished by Erhard and others. This kind of listening is where someone who is speaking is left in a place where whatever they were talking about doesn't have the force and the grip that it had on them before. We'll cover this separately here, or shortly here. Stay tuned. I promise we are building something extraordinary here.